I've been feeling lost lately, and this is what I do when I can't put into words how I'm feeling or what I'm heading towards. I like to sit down and draw it out. And typically, what's happened is I've been watching a YouTube video, or I've just seen some words somewhere, or heard an idea, and I've thought I'm going to write it down. And this is all improvisation. So I write down the words, or for example, what's happening right now is I'm drawing stars. So I think what's happened is I've seen the word star somebody, or somebody's spoken about stars, and I've thought, oh, that's a good image. That's a good iconic figure. And so then I'm making a drawing from that. But it's improvised. I don't know exactly how the person's face and character will be. I don't necessarily know what the words will be and how they'll relate to the image. Sometimes I've got like a little list of quotes that have jumped out at me and I just feel kind of excited about. And you might think, well, what's that got to do with being lost? For me, it's that self-exploration. And as I'm drawing these figures and connecting the dots, I haven't yet stopped to look at them and put it all together, but very often there's extra messages which probably you can see, and he's jumping out at you and saying, wow, it's obvious that she's worried about this in her life, or that, or she wants to make some changes. I don't know, it's too soon for me to tell. I've done these images, I'm speaking to you now, I'm going to be sharing them, because this is what I do when I'm feeling lost and stuck. And for example, this one, crutches, I was thinking, oh, crutches might be easy to draw, so I did them. And then I had this particular quote written down, but I don't know how it fits together. I'm sorry it moved past, you might have to go back and set pause, but I don't know what it means. It doesn't have the meaning of the words, and it doesn't have the meaning of the image. It has something new from putting those two together. And as every picture does. And then what happens is, with a body of work, when I look at a group of these, then I can look back. I mean, I think clearly there's confusion. I think there's confusion about who me? Is this, am I something special? Are people saying they'll watch the videos? I don't know. There's definitely inner conflict. Gosh, there's inner conflict in every one of my cartoons. It's jumping out at you. But right now, this is what I do when I'm lost. I have already highlighted and made notes of different words or different quotes that just attract me for some reason. This one tickled me a little bit. This idea of reaching for the stars. Very often, I'm the girl in the red dress. And because I'd just drawn stars and me sort of jumping from one star to the other, I thought it'd be funny to do more of an animal that was reaching for the stars. And so I thought of Incy Wincy Spider climbing up the drain pipe and like, come on, you could do it. As you can tell, that kind of tickled me. And that's what I want. I want to be able to draw and express myself, and if it tickles me, that feels like I'm on the right path. Oh yes, this phrase, input. I keep just laughing at my own pictures. That's really funny. Not that it's really funny that the cartoon is really funny. Some of you won't think it's funny at all. It's funny that I think that I'm laughing so much at it. I've never stopped to record myself looking back on my pictures. So I'm watching YouTube and I'm always learning. And that phrase, input. Yeah. So this is me trying something a little bit different. I very definitely had an idea for this one, but I wasn't sure what the words were going to be. So this one, I'd thought about the Mona Lisa, and I thought, will I be able to draw an enigmatic doesn't look enigmatic smile? I don't know what I was thinking. I put Mona Joanne. I don't know what I was thinking. Honestly, I don't know what comes out of my brain. And it's fascinating to look back and see what happens. This one, I had the words in my head. You can see. I don't know whether you can see the expression on my face. It's like, I want to rock the boat. You can see, I don't know what's ahead of me. I really don't. But one day, I don't know, 6 months in the future, we'll look back on these cartoons and we'll say, oh, it's obvious. She's going to make all these changes and she's going to do all of these things. Clearly I want to rock the boat because I thought that that was funny. Oh dear, I don't know what's coming next. I've never stopped to record as I watch things. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, I had a very definite idea about, again, an iconic shape or something that most people would recognise what it was like. But I don't have the idea well enough thought out, as in, oh, this is what the person's going to be doing, or even if it's going to be me as a person, or if it's going to be an animal or something else. And I hesitated at this point. You can see I'm hesitating. I'd stop, and I've given her eyes, but I haven't given her an expression on her face. And I think that that's kind of significant. It's almost like I'm not sure, am I happy? Am I sad by seeing this stop sign? Am I frustrated? I don't know. And I think at this point, maybe I got a little bit caught in my head. So that's why I haven't gone on to draw anything else afterwards. I'm thinking, how do I feel about that stop sign? Take care, guys. Bye.